Developments. Thank you very much, Chris Christie, and we'll check back with you as needed here. Again, that pursuit of the motorcycle rider now coming to a pause, I guess you could call it, at this apartment complex in Pasadena. We will come back as needed. In the meantime, a frightening attack right here, caught on surveillance camera. A man with a knife stabbing a young girl and her grandfather as they were setting off for school this morning. That man then jumping into the family car and taking off. A manhunt quickly launched to find him. That's the story. Tonight, people in that Sunland neighborhood telling us the attack was something they saw coming because of this neighbor's apparent unstable mental condition. Eyewitness News reporter Abigail Velez has more on this disturbing crime.
Well, that video is incredibly difficult to watch, but it also shows just how quickly all of this unfolded in a place neighbors say should have been safe. Neighbors also telling Eyewitness News that the suspect is a known aggressor, and they wonder if police intervention could have prevented this. Newly obtained Ring camera video shows the terror outside a home Friday morning. A little girl running inside her home, bloody and screaming. Moments before, a man runs up on her grandfather in the street. Police say the little girl and her grandfather were attacked just before 8 a.m. as they were getting ready to leave for school.
Psychopath runs at the granddaughter, attempts or not, straight up stabs her on the arm. Grandpa runs at him. He turns a knife on him and stabs him in the neck and on the arm.
In this video, you can see the grandpa walking into the home with blood pouring down his neck after the attack. Both the grandpa and the granddaughter were taken to the hospital in stable condition. Investigators say the suspect then jumped into the family's car and drove off, sparking a...
What happened to shovels and shit, where you could just one tap a fool like that and just go like this and bonk! Full damage crit on top of the cocoa, man.
Worst nightmare as a neighbor. You don't want this in your neighborhood.
The suspect's family identified him as Eric Aviles and say he has a history of mental illness, including schizophrenia and bouts of psychosis.
He has mental issues. I want him to get the help. I didn't want it to come to this. Somebody had told him he doesn't have to take his medication, and he listened to that person.
The suspect's brother telling us he became violent in recent years, including an aggressive episode that led to his arrest.
Had him instituted at one point. I've called the police on him numerous times to try to get help.
Neighbors also say they've called police for help before, pointing to a similar violent incident months ago, something police say they're now looking into. But for many who live here, the attack has left them shaken and frustrated at something they say police could have prevented.
We're going to start arming ourselves, and if you can't control your streets, we're going to control our streets and our neighborhood.
While police tell us they're continuing to interview witnesses and review video as they build their case. Meanwhile, neighbors say they hope the granddaughter and the grandfather recover quickly.
If the brother doesn't get him committed,
like this does
and people around them don't get him committed, how can the police do anything?
ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, let us quickly now get back to that breaking story in Pasadena. There has been a major development, a lot of police units on scene, and some progress to report. Chris Christie overhead. Chris?
Yeah, that's right. A lot more units pulling into position here right outside this apartment building, the Bell Pasadena at Foothill Boulevard and Madre Street, where there is a word that the suspect may now be in custody inside of that parking structure. You can see officers now casually.
How do you lose a bike chase on a sports bike blacked out?
Garage,
I mean, really?
Apparently was able to track down that motorcyclist. We do not know the circumstances of the arrest, but of course we'll stay out here and see if we watch them pull him out. Guys, back to you.
Chris Christie, thank you. We have some breaking news to tell you about now in the race for L.A. mayor. L.A. County Supervisor Lindsay Horvath ending speculation she would join the field of more than 20 candidates trying to unseat Mayor Karen Bass. Horvath sharing this statement, saying, quote, "After much prayer and many honest conversations with my family, friends, and partners in this work,
I don't think we care.
I have decided not to enter the 2026 mayoral race. Our work in Los Angeles County is not yet finished, and the entire county deserves a brighter future, too. LA County needs leadership willing to act with urgency, work at scale, and fight for a more affordable, more compassionate, and more resilient future. Let's build it together." Lindsay Horvath deciding not to run.
I saw some video the other day. It was New York mayor visiting some guy at the hospital or whatever. And since I watched a lot of a couple videos, I want to watch that related video to it. I didn't get to watch it off stream because I was busy. I think something like that the other day. You know what I'm talking about though? I don't think it's an Iwu. Well, wait, bro. If this is a bad link, I'm never clicking your shit ever again. Why are you thinking this? Do you know what I'm talking about though?
Having lived in New York a lot of my life, I know that
What is this?
practical issue of trash is insane at the moment. And
Guys,
I know
what is
that when
Sky
those trash
News?
mountains start to build up in New York, they're the first sign of a breakdown in the broader order of the city. Have a listen, because you're not the only one. Here's some other locals.
Getting out.
Yeah, but hold on. That's not the intro video though. That's not what it is though. This one. No, that's the one we just linked. Am I stupid? That's an hour-long video. Fuck that. Oh, it's because that's because the title is fucking sucky. Where the interview at? Which one? Yeah. Well, that looks bad, but guys, that looks bad. What I just wrote, but it's because I'm looking for a video, you know.
Having lived in New York,
you know what I mean?
Love you, then
What
you wrote
that
schizo about
I'm
not
looking for a
welcoming
video.
people to jungle.
I'm looking for a video.
New York a lot of my life,
It's really a jacket. Someone took notice and he's been shoes. And now we're seeing what happens. You know, he's, again, caring about his appearance while the city is falling apart. And of course, you know what happens when garbage piles up, James?
Yeah.
Rats. You know, the rats are going to probably be.
What is this
taking
news
over.
station, man? Guys, what is this news station?
22-year-old man who was experiencing a mental crisis was shot by NYPD officers in Queens a week ago yesterday. Police say the man lunged at the officers with a knife and then refused to drop it.
The mayor says he's now visited the wounded man and his family, and the mayor now promising to release police body camera video today. Well, the mayor also says the man should not be prosecuted. This as the mayor now pushes for a new agency to deal with the mentally ill and the homeless.
Eyewitness News reporter NJ Burkett is live in Briarwood, Queens with our lead story.
Yeah, but why not though? Why not prosecute? I don't.
And right, Liz, outside the young man's home here in
Yeah,
Briarwood.
I haven't seen the video. Like I said, I didn't get to see it. All I saw is the fucking Twitter clip that was rage bait. I was wanting to see the
Yes,
actual
mayor
video though.
says he has visited with the wounded man and his family, and he says he has serious
xQc,
concerns,
you
serious
must let us know. How big is the Johnson? Over or under 1 foot?
Put the knife down! Put the knife down!
Yo, this is like cut video.
Parents called 911 about their son being in emotional distress. What begins as a standard response takes a turbulent turn as soon as the young man sees the police.
Put the knife down! Put the knife down! Put the knife down!
A family member tries to stop Jabez Chakraborty from advancing toward the retreating officer with a kitchen knife.
Put the knife down! Put the knife down! Put the knife down!
We briefly pause the video here to avoid showing the young man being shot.
The arm male.
Yo, if I see the word taser one more time, I'm gonna lose my shit. How many times do guys say it? In this situation, taser loses. Taser loses 100 times. Taser doesn't always pierce clothing. 1. Taser isn't always effective. 2. And 3, if somebody is on the lethal, you don't go sub-lethal. Are you fucking stupid? Yo, even in a case, this guy was naked and this guy had taser, he would still not go taser. It is against all state and all countrywide police protocols to go non-lethal in a solo 1v1 against lethal. That's crazy.
With a kitchen knife.
I'm not dumbass. The country does not agree with you. Nobody agrees.
Put the knife down! Put the knife down! Put the knife down!
We briefly pause the video here to avoid showing the young man being shot.
The armed male was able to push through the closed door and continue to advance toward officers with the kitchen knife in hand. At this point, officers discharged their weapon at the armed male.
Drop the knife!
This is the kitchen knife police say the 22-year-old was armed with on the morning of January 26th. But as Mayor Mamdani pointed out today, the encounter is more complex than what's on video.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Yo, oh my God.
Jabez has lived with schizophrenia for many years.
We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Yo, you get the person committed. Yo, you give them the help that they need. When there's an emergency, when 911 is called,
knife wielding
you no longer get to use that as some form of shield. If he goes off the rails and he starts stabbing somebody, he's good for all the crimes committed because he's schizophrenic. No, you are way past that line, brother. You are months, you are years past that line. This is such an unfair thing. Otherwise, okay, yo, dude, let's this schizo guy, let's fucking like you could use this for harmful purposes. This is it's just a bad precedent. It's all horrible.
And this situation underscores just how urgently we need a different and more effective mental health response system that will be safer for New Yorkers who struggle with mental health concerns for their family.
No, incorrect. Well, that's incorrect. A safer approach, buddy. If you have ill people in your city like this that aren't being dealt with, they're a threat to other civilians, though. What about them, though? What about the other people that are at threat of getting stabbed and getting killed, though? What about your civilians, though?
Families and for police officers. Jabez needs mental health.
They matter, too.
Not criminal prosecution.
This is now Exhibit A in the mayor's push to create a Department of Community Safety, shifting many crisis calls away from the police.
Okay, then plead insanity, then. Fair enough. Then plead insanity. And then get charged, get committed for whatever amount of fucking years, which is probably going to be forever.
Toward mental health
dude.
Instead.
As I've said, when there is a violent situation, such as with a weapon, NYPD will be on the scene.
If you're going to send only medical professionals there, understand that it's a changing dynamic. Quickly, they can pick up a weapon and charge at them. What are they going to do then?
It's a heavily criticized proposal, and there are still many questions about what it would look like. The mayor says,
this Mamdani guy just talks. I have to be honest with you. This Mamdani guy, I like some of his other shit. I think he's doing pretty good with the city in other departments. He just talks. He doesn't know how this plays out. He doesn't know what he's doing. Oh yeah, we need a better system. Yo, cool. So work on that, right? With professionals, with experts. Work on this with researchers and lawyers behind the scenes and come up with a solution, apply that, and then apply the solution in real time and then show that this is working. Going oh no, we're not gonna prosecute while we're working on this fucking fantasy plan. Come on, bro. That's fucking brain dead. The guy's lost his mind. I'm sorry, this is brain dead. Well, it's brain dead. Buddy, people are disconnected from reality. All they see is this guy being the victim. This is incorrect. If this guy's off the rails and he's unmitigated and these guys aren't helping and they're not getting him committed or whatever, right? And he goes on a rampage, right? What about these guys though? Are they the victim or is he still the victim? Because he didn't get to stab the officer guy. Like, what if he killed? What if he fucking stabbed him to death, right? And he absolutely rolled this officer, and the guy went, like you said, went taser, and he died. Is he the victim again? No, absolutely not. It's a stupid fucking brain. It doesn't make sense. It's illogical, and he's wrong. Even if the solution isn't as simple as get the guy committed, it still is stupid to not prosecute. I don't get it. And why would you visit the guy in the hospital as the mayor? Bro, that's a dangerous criminal. I don't get it. Bro, it sends a bad message to his own people. Like, brother, the police works for him. They enforce the law. They do the best they can with the protocols that they're given. The guy goes there to get fucking killed, basically, right? And his mayor says, oh no, guys, this guy's all good. We're chilling. We'll do it. And trying to disarm his own people, to what? To send him to go die? That's fucking brain dead. I don't get it, bro. Disarming his own police force. That's crazy. Who's looking for help? Those mental, so that people don't have. I get it. I get it, but that's still somebody who lunged and fucking swung a knife in an attempt to harm. I mean, it's still a criminal. I don't get it. I don't understand. Under the guise of being mentally ill, then you can do whatever the fuck you want. I mean, at this point, what if some schizo guy plants a fucking bomb and goes, I want my bounty to pay me a visit at the hospital. I mean, dude, this is brain dead. What are you talking about? I mean, it's not his fault. I mean, she's ill and needs help. Like, come on, bruh. That's not. It's bad messaging. It's bad messaging. Sorry. Also, I didn't see his statement. Oh, it was in there?
And this health response system that will be safer for New Yorkers who struggle with mental health concerns.
Yeah, but what is the initial? What about my hair? My hair's fine. Yo, this is Chad haircut. Yeah, I'll play game deadlock. I just want to say a statement like.